Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's reading, your next chapter. We are going to pick from decks today. Deck 1 is the Energy Oracle deck and deck 2 is the Titania Fortune deck. Okay, we are going to see some tea leaf cards and some charms today also. All right, so go ahead, see which pile you're drawn to, and both piles may have messages for you, and I'll explain why. There's an energy, so we're kind of moving into the channeled messages now. There's an energy of being at a point of having to make a decision, having a choice, okay, about what direction you're going to go in. And I hear that both piles, for some of you, will show, okay, they will give guidance on either options. And what I have is that either options are beneficial to you. For many, it's more so about the when, and will you do it now or will you wait? There's this kind of energy. There's an energy regarding timing. So it may be you end up doing both trajectories, but at different times, okay? So keep that in mind. I know it won't be for everyone. Other than that, go ahead, and if you prefer to pick specifically and be drawn to the pile you're drawn to, that's absolutely also fine. That's just for some. That's what I'm pointing out. And there's an energy here of putting on some new shoes. This is literal. It's also, metaphorical, putting on new shoes, as in shoes rather, stepping into something new, right? There's this energy of stepping into something new. And as I said, for some it's also literal. It can be both. You are going to start wearing a new style of shoe, a particular style of shoe that perhaps you wore before and you stopped wearing. There's something here with the feet and changing, right? And I did have the emoji, the ballerina shoes, okay? Some of you may have been a ballerina, you are a ballerina, a dancer of some kind. Doesn't have to be specifically, ballet, but what I know is that where it is about, the importance of a shoe in the physical reality, as in, I see you literally having some new shoes, that they're connected to something creative, they're connected to something in you. It will represent an extension of you and your creativity, and be showing up in the physical reality heavily connected to shoes. Okay, this can also be a particular kind of sports shoe as well. So for some of you, it's about sports, but either way, it's whether you're going back to something you did before, it's still a new phase, okay? Stepping into the new. Yeah, footsteps, taking footsteps. So, and making new moves. It's also this energy, making new moves, right? The other message I had for you, I had to write them down today, so I have a lot of messages coming through for other readings though as well. Island hopping. There's a connection to island hopping and also sun hats. In particular, the big sun hats, made from straw. I see this particular style of hat. Yes, it could be a sombrero of some kind, or it could be another particular type of big sun hat, right? Just a fashion statement type hat, but it's connected to this kind of sunny environment, right? Sunny environment and sunny outlook, but it's pointing out the general outlook is bright, right? The future is bright. So yes, some of you, this is about actual travel to locations where it will require you have this big sun hat to protect your face. And on that note, it is also about protection. So we're moving into the more spiritual element there of, protecting, right? Protecting your crown chakra. So it could be a message for some of you about keeping that covered, protected, particularly at this time. All right, so a lot of messages there that are kind of, they seem random, but they somehow will connect here. All right, so let's get into the readings. I'm going to begin with pile 1, deck 1. Hello, those of you who chose deck 1, okay, the Energy Oracle. Welcome to your reading, your next chapter. Now, before we begin, I'm going to pick a card from the Tea Leaf Fortune deck. These are a set of cards that give an overall energy, okay? So they represent certain areas of your life. So we're going to pick one of those. There's just a few that are in the deck. And we're going to see that once I've done the oracle pull. So your next chapter, pile 1. Okay, let's take a look at what wants to come out. Okay, right away I'm hearing bridges, okay? There's a connection to bridges. I do hear that phrase, bridges you burn, right? So you could be considering burning a bridge with someone, a situation even, or this can have happened already, all right? I've got one card here. Daughter value, okay, number 31. The 31st of the month can be significant here for those of you that chose this deck, okay, this pile. And I'm seeing that there's an overall energy for you who chose this pile, this deck, that you are stepping into your true abundance, okay? Your true abundance, and it's connected to your true self, your true authenticity, and you stepping into realizing and seeing, okay, your true value. So there's a few things about this. Yes, it's monetary, right, in the physical reality and finances. So that's one part of it. However, I'm seeing it as let's say the consequence of you realizing your true value, acting out of your true authenticity. You are bringing in financial opportunities and financial gain. And for many of you, that may not have been what you set out to do, right? That wasn't the intention. Oh, I'm working on healing. I'm working on being able to advocate for myself, speaking from my true authentic place. And this is like a consequence from that, a positive one, that it's actually opening up your financial capacities, your material world, okay? And your next chapter is going to look very, very different. Some of you are going to get keys to a new place. I hear new lodge, which is interesting. So some of you may have particularly in mind a lodge, or spending time in a lodge, kind of a retreat place, or just being in nature, right? Doesn't even have to be a retreat, but this is the kind of energy behind it for some of you. You're opening a new door, right? Your next chapter is about opening a new door and stepping into that. And I hear giving it your all, and look at what's waiting for you on the other side. Okay, there's a lot of power here. So I have a strong manifester, someone who knows how to create, someone who knows how to bring in what they want to attract. But as I said, it's as though what's coming in for you in this next chapter is like, oh, well, I asked to work on really loving myself and then I got more money. So there's just a strong correlation here between, the energetics and the physical reality regarding your stability, security, financial security. It kind of goes hand in hand. Again, even if that wasn't the intention for your next chapter of how you see that looking or want that to be, right? It's showing up. Okay, let's see what else here. Really beautiful energy to start off with. I have this energy of happiness. Your next chapter is going to be about happiness. And I hear that comes above all else. So even though I see some of you, you're happy to have the confirmation of, financial wealth, financial well-being, which is connected to your energetic well-being, right? And spiritual. It's that happiness comes first. You're not going to be compromising a lot in this next chapter, okay? So we have Archangel Chamuel, the third chakra, which completely resonates and connects with that first message there. This is your power center. I have this powerful magic, powerful magician energy, okay? Ultimately stepping into your power, that authenticity. Happy family, look at that. What did I say? Happiness, you know? And there's an affirmation that I love to use. I heard this affirmation years ago, but I kind of shortened it. So happiness is right around the corner, right? Every time I'm thinking, you know, oh, my life is not going in that direction I thought it would, and things are looking different to what I thought they would. So I remind myself, like, happiness is right around the corner. At any moment, right, happiness can show up for you, and it can just come in just like that. So here, those of you that chose this deck, okay, pile 1, you're going to experience a genuine happiness, a real happiness, not the kind of happiness you have to post on social media. And I'm not discrediting that, okay? So it's more so that I'm highlighting, okay, that when something is real, okay, it's something that is shared among the people that are actually in the situation, in the connection, in the family. It's something that's intimate in that sense, right? It's personal. It's not something that you have to show. And I just have that connects to this reading, all right? So again, not to discredit social media, it's just that in this context, I'm seeing it kind of be that low-key, like private wealth, private happiness, and protecting that, right? I see this rainbow being that protection over your family, over you, you know, whoever you are creating a family with, whoever you have created a family with. And those of you that you have not got that yet, I'm seeing that's what's coming in this next chapter. And we do have number 4, right? Number 4, as we know it, represents stability, and I touched on that. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. There is a union here. And those of you that are already in a union, that is your person. That is who you're going to create a family with. And it doesn't have to just be children. It can be animals, right? It could be a community that you create together and becomes your family. Really beautiful. Okay, let's see what else here in your next chapter. Wow. Look at that. Angel of Love. Well, it speaks for itself. And that's confirmation. Thank you, universe. Oh, wow. Look at that. You know, the way this reading is coming out, it's telling me that you're very aligned at this moment. When you reach this video, when this video finds you, you're very aligned. This could be about to happen because there's this strong alignment, right? And when I feel that, this is an indication that something is about to happen. So this next chapter is upon you. It's close. Okay? 49 can be significant. And we have 40. Interesting. So, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. We touched on the crown chakra, a need for protection in the channeled messages. If you didn't hear those, this is for you. This is confirmation. Protecting your light. Only sharing your light with those who value it. Right? Making moves according to your power. Power moves. Love that. Angel of Love. And also here, it's about stepping into self-love, okay? You completed, you are going to complete when this next chapter shows up for you, when it starts entering your life. You will be at a point of self-love, having fulfilled a contract, a spiritual contract, and having, again, that true authenticity, and it's connecting to self-love. So what I can say is here, there's an overall you coming into you, right? Coming into yourself. The inner work, the inner healing is now going to be showing up in the physical reality in your next chapter, right? That connection between the ethereal, the spiritual realm, and the physical reality, the earth realm. And you may have been waiting on that. Like, when will this begin? When will things actually start to show up? And doors represent also that immediate energy as well. They you know, once you open a door, right, closing it again is not necessarily so easy. So once you've opened it, it's like it's easy to open a door. It's kind of this instantaneous energy, this instantaneous, spontaneous, right, showing up. And there's a windfall of money here for some of you, okay? There's a windfall of money. This can connect to a union, family, all right? It doesn't have to for everyone, but there is some, yes, a spontaneous amount of money, an unexpected amount of money coming in. All right, so let's see your astral house card. Love, whoa. Okay, there we go. And that was to represent the overall energy, right? So confirmation of a union, confirmation that you're already in the union for you, and confirmation of self-love being significant in this next chapter, the driving force behind your true power, your true authenticity, and walking through this door to value. And ultimately walking towards yourself. It's you, you're the value. Okay, I'm going to see some tea leaf cards from the rest of the deck. Let's get a couple. Okay, we've got key, beautiful. Yep, confirmation of getting new keys, new home, opening the new door to your new home, your new place, the lodge. Successful outcome to your problems, yeah. Your next chapter will be a less worrisome chapter. Okay, more assured, more secure, right? You'll feel you are holding the key, you are holding that power. Okay, we'll take both. We have kite, vacation, and unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Oh, I love this. Beautiful. Some of you may love unicorns. You may have, you know, images. You may tap into unicorn energy for healing, okay? I see the unicorn being connected to the 6th chakra. You know, unicorn energy, it's that ethereal, you know, that magical realm. So there's something here quite magical. There's a magic energy surrounding you, okay? This could be something that you have. It's a gift, right? Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. You know, you are the unicorn, so to speak. People may call you that you're like a unicorn, because the way you are is quite, wow, do you even exist? How does someone like you exist, right? Unicorn energy and kite, vacation. So I did touch on the channeled messages. I had the sun hat reference and island hopping. So you will have some nice travel here in your next chapter, and it's vacation, so it's that energy of actually getting to relax, actually getting to enjoy. Okay, we're going to see a few charms before we move on to the other reading. Wrap up your reading pile. Okay, right, so the intention we have with the charms today, okay, for what we want to divine, these are going to be indicators of when this next chapter is arriving and when it's starting to show up for you. Okay, so these are the signs, and your signs are seeing spiders, seeing stars, okay, things connected to the planets, astrology. Seeing elephants may also be a connection to the deity Ganesha. And just going back here to the spider, this can also be a reference of seeing certain deities, gods, goddesses that are associated with spiders also, okay? You may start seeing the particular name of a certain deity. And seeing things to do with travel. So you might start seeing offers, okay, suddenly showing up, adverts, songs that are about traveling and the ocean and the sea, okay? So spider, star, the ship's wheel, so you can also be seeing ships, right, connected to the ocean and travel, and elephants, okay? Those are your signs. Okay, thank you. Group 1, Pal 1. And I will see you soon for another one. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you like this reading, you can like, share and subscribe. You can leave a comment. I love to hear back what resonates with the collective. And see you soon. Hello, pile 2. Your next chapter, okay? You chose the Titania fortune deck. I was inclined to light my incense. I actually forgot. And then I remembered I was inclined to do it before the reading began. It's Dragon's Blood. Some of you here, okay, the child message about protection is very much so significant. And I hear that there is a clearing away. So you are clearing. You're clearing and cleansing. This may also be guidance to clear and cleanse, right? Getting ready for the next chapter. And this is also actually speeding up some manifestations here, is what I hear. And also, there is a connection to a dragon energy, okay? Dragon energy, fire, working with fire. So that may resonate for some of you. But ultimately, you know, fire is again and smoke. It's that clearing away, right? So we are going to get, before we begin, a card from the Tea Leaf Fortune deck. This is a set of cards that represent certain areas of your life, okay? So we're just going to get one of these and put them to the side. We'll see it at the end. Oh, okay. All right. So let's take a look. Your next chapter. Here, your next chapter is going to be plain sailing, smooth sailing, right? straightforward. Confusion is clearing up. Yes, the fox. Confusion is clearing up in your next chapter. Confusion about a situation. For some of you, it's connecting to work, the workplace. Though it's not for everyone. It's not the strongest energy that I have. For others, it's about a past situation. It's a situation many of you are already out of. But you're looking back for confirmation, truth, something to do with truth. So your next chapter is going to be about truth, okay? And healing with the lily. Okay, so your next chapter is going to be very much so focused on healing and doing what is right for you. And right before you begin this next chapter, this is going to be revealed, this fox energy, okay? The truth about a situation, as I shared. For some, the workplace. For some, this was a past connection, past friendship even. Yeah, there's quite a specific energy about friendship. Friendship and betrayal here. You're going to rebuild your trust with yourself in your next chapter, okay? And look at that, the flowers. You're going to blossom. We have the lily and the flowers. So your next chapter is about blossoming, okay? You blossoming and you creating the life that you want. So for many of you who chose this deck, you are going to be focused on the esoteric, the occult, reading, knowledge, how to improve, how to make things better, how to make things happen, right? Also learning about magic, your powers. This bunch of flowers here, this basket of flowers, is telling me you have gifts, unexplored gifts, and out of this healing in your next chapter is going to be about you seeing your gifts and exploring them ultimately, okay? So it's a very spiritual journey, your next chapter. You know, spirituality will have an influence on your next chapter and be a part of it. Yeah, the rat. You're getting to the bottom of it. I hear getting down to business, but also getting down to the bottom of it with the rat being there. Well, actually it's the mouse, but sometimes I call it that because depending on the energy I have, and with the fox being there, it is, you know, you really had to go through something here that changed you at a fundamental level. A fundamental level. And you're going to see in your next chapter that it sounds cliche, but the way that things happened were for your good, right? And I don't mean, I'm not making reference to certain actions or behaviors. No, we're not even talking about that person or those people involved. No, it's, what I mean is that the strength, look at that, the tower is on the bottom of the deck. The strength, it's you seeing how strong and incredible you are. And again, going back to this blossoming with your gifts, okay? It's almost like a being reborn energy. It's very powerful, like resurrecting, okay? I have a strong Scorpio energy. You don't have to be a Scorpio, but you know, because I have the death card in my vision. It's you know, Scorpio, Pluto and Scorpio, it's this kind of getting down to that nitty gritty, you know, going to the darkest point to go up to the highest point, right? With the tower being there. There is also a reference to like this Rapunzel energy, okay? We don't have to take gender into account, but ultimately it's like being trapped, you know, being trapped in an illusion possibly here. Trapped in the tower, right? And someone tried to rescue you, but they weren't who you thought they were. There was some trickery. I feel like I want to storytell, so I can be speaking to a mystic here, a modern day mystic. That's you, right? I have the hermit energy. Yeah, ball and chain. Somebody had you like they kind of pulled you, you know, in a complete opposite direction. And if they couldn't do that, they tried to keep you trapped. Yes, see, scythe. I told you, the death energy. Death energy, rebirth. Something is ending. Completely clear cut. So your next chapter is going to be very clear cut. So it's touching on that energy of clearing up, right? Clearing up, things clearing up, getting to the truth, getting to the bottom of something. And you will make a complete clear cut from the past, the things that no longer serve you, and move forward into and onto not only healing, but we have the fish, which is money. Okay, that's the first message we have from this card. And also it's about you receiving what's yours. So there can be something here that you're owed. You're going to get it in your next chapter. Okay, whether this is financial, whether this is where you know, your gifts were being dampened, they were being siphoned. Your energy, right, could just have simply been energy here. It's being returned to you. You're rebuilding, reconstructing, and it's gonna look incredible. Your life is gonna look very different in a very positive way. Endings and complete new beginnings, as well as this being a new chapter in your life. So let's get one more card from here, and then we're going to see your astral house card. Stalk, yeah, yep. Look at that beautiful energy. Stalk, newness, new beginning, hopefulness. Okay, and it represents home as well. Though for some of you here, I have a new home, a switching of home, a switching of living, but for some of you it's quite far. You're gonna travel quite far and move to a different place, okay? For some of you. For others, it's like nesting where you are, right? And the stalk is also about having luck. So your luck, see, it's right there next to the south. Your luck is changing and the money, and you're spiritually protected. But money, it's like, it's the luck. It's the luck. What comes with luck is like just good things, you know. It doesn't have to be the literal money. It's that, you know, someone gives you this wonderful gift. You move home and somebody bought you that beautiful coffee machine, or, you know, a tea set. That's what it is. Really beautiful. So I'm going to get a couple of cards. Oh no, the astral house card. Let's see. Success. Yes. Yes. Right. Now we're going to get some other two fortune cards. Lobster, financial pinch. Okay, so this is something that's on some of your mind's collective. Financial pinch. So look, there's your answer. There's your answer. Your money is changing. Your luck with money is changing. Okay? In your next chapter. Key. Oh, key also. Add that in deck 1, pile 1. Success. Successful outcome to your problems, like double confirmation there, double whammy. Okay, let's get one from the other section, seeing as I cannot shuffle all of them together. So many. Ooh. Let's wait for it to come right out. Oh, there we go. Tulip, great passion. Ooh. Tulips can be significant here. In particular, you may love tulips. You may start seeing tulips when this next chapter is approaching, but ultimately great passion is you getting back your passion in your next chapter. That's connected to the healing, right? This can be finding a new passion in this next chapter. And I can say that for many of you, this great passion is connecting to the money and the abundance. It's almost as though you're gonna get that realization, you're gonna get that confirmation of truth. You're gonna be able to say, that's done, that's it. I don't need to reflect anymore, I don't need to go over it, it's old news. And it's having like a trigger effect, like pulling the lever, right? Pulling the lever, and then everything comes rushing in. So you can expect in your next chapter, there'll be a simultaneous, things will be unfolding simultaneously. So you can expect the success to be happening in more ways than one simultaneously. So moving, traveling, then the money is there. Like it's this type of energy. Okay, let's get you some charms. Okay, a couple of charms. And the intention I've set with this charm pull is it will indicate signs that will be showing up when this next chapter is approaching. Okay, so I want to go in again. Right, so these are signs, symbols that will be showing up whenever your next chapter is approaching. Okay, and also certain manifestations that will be showing up during this next chapter, particularly the money. So we have shell. Shells are significant. This can also connect to the ocean. Okay, so you may start noticing references, songs, you may see shells more, you may be particularly drawn to a shell that you see, okay, along your path. It will cross your path. We have unicorn, so you may see unicorn showing up more, and this is specific. You may be on YouTube and you see suddenly unicorn meditations are showing up, or unicorn, you know, music, frequency, that's more accurate. Unicorn frequency videos showing up. Okay, so that's one way that some of you will see that, when it's something that never is on your YouTube homepage, for example. Okay, love. All right, so love songs, references to love, suddenly you know, feeling a pull towards things to do with love, and even items. So it can be a love heart candle, it could be a perfume that is supposed to attract love, right? I do kind of have this energy of love potion. But ultimately it will be things to do with love that will start showing up. You'll feel a pull, okay? And in particular, for some of you, you'll start to see recommendations about how to attract a new partner. Again, this could be coming through YouTube, but it doesn't have to. It could be a book that catches your eye. Get that book, okay? Get that book. Now, here we have the star. Okay, so references to astrology, you'll start seeing signs connecting to astrology, things aligning, the stars aligning, so to speak. Okay, you will feel like that, but you may also see stars. Okay, that is also there, and things with stars on. Here we have the crown, so we've got the royal energy, royalty, and here you will, again, there will be references made to things about royalty. So this could be the name of a company. This could be the name of a brand, right? A brand of clothing that suddenly stands out to you, and you will start seeing names of places, references, okay, to royal and royalty. Yeah, royal references. Okay, so keep those in mind. Those are your signs and symbols. Okay, that will start showing up more. You will notice them more. They'll start coming into your reality when your next chapter is approaching. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. I know I did. Thank you for watching, and if you did enjoy today's reading, like, share, subscribe. Also, if you feel called to, share in the comments what resonates for you. I love to hear back and know what connects to the collective, and I will see you soon for another one. Okay, bye for now.